Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for November the 18th through the 24th. Welcome to this very cold and blistery day in New York City. My building is freezing as well. The heating isn't on. But anyway, I digress. If you are new, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoy these readings and that you will return. And if you are returning, thank you so much. I really appreciate your loyalty, your love, and support. These readings are for the collective. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. You know, sometimes the readings are very specific. Spirit wants to reach a certain person. So let go of it. What I just want to say, don't assume that everything I say here is applicable to you. Now, these are for your sun, moon, and rising. So if you know your moon and rising, check out those readings too. And all the links to the other videos will be below. Sometimes it takes me a minute or two to get them up, but if you go to the playlist for this month, you will find them in there. Sorry, it's a little thing there. It's a little piece of fluff. So, as I said before, these are general readings. If you would like a more personalized, in-depth, and tailored reading for you, click on this link here. It will take you to my website and you can see the kind of readings that I offer. Also, I have a Facebook group, guys, and it's a private group, and every 2 weeks I do a live stream in that group, which correlates with the full moon and the new moon. So next week, the new moon is in Sagittarius, I believe. So I will be doing a live feed for the new moon. And when I do the live feed, whoever shows up, I look at their horoscopes, and we have this really lovely interactive, live feed, and I look at how the new moon will affect them, how they will receive the energies from that new moon. And I have my tarot cards in hand, and I answer questions. So we have a really good time. You just have to, request to get in, and Bob's your uncle. You're in. Now, what else? Oh, yeah. Another way to support this channel is through Patreon. Click on this link here. Check out my Patreon page. I post things in Patreon that I don't post anywhere else. And I want to take this opportunity to thank my patrons so much. I really appreciate you guys. You really help me out. And other than that, just please like, comment, share, and subscribe. So without further ado, I would just want to say, these readings come in 3 sections. The intro, which is this, then there's the astrology report, and then there is the tarot reading. And I put skip time stamps in the show more section below, so that if you're checking out your sun, moon, and rising, you don't have to listen to the astrology all over again or the intro. You can just skip straight to your tarot reading. So without further ado, let's go to the astrology report, shall we? Hello and welcome to the astrology section of your reading for November the 18th through the 24th. I'm your astrologer, Mary Trimble, here to tell you what's going on in the celestial sky this week. Let's start with Tuesday, November the 19th. Mars moves into Scorpio. When a planet moves into another sign, it's a huge shift in energy. Now, Mars comes home to Scorpio because it's the co-ruler of Scorpio. It rules along with Pluto. When Mars moves into Scorpio, it's about power and strength and control. It's about getting what one wants and having the energy to go after it. So we will feel energized and perhaps inspired and motivated. It's also a time when our libido is raised. It's very high and active, I might add. So some of us might get lucky. Hey, plan your date on Tuesday. Anyway, on Wednesday, Mercury stations direct at 11 degrees. Now, look, Mercury's the planet of communication, electronics, mechanics, short distance travel, right? And 11 is a very powerful number. I feel this is one of those when any planet stations direct or retrograde, it slows down, and the qualities of that planet are emphasized at this time. So things may break down and have to be repaired, which I'm sure you've gone through for the last, 6 weeks or 3 weeks for whatever. Actually, we were in a long period of a shadow time, and we will still have a shadow time, which means that we'll be feeling the effects until Mercury kind of speeds up and goes forward again. So at the same time that Mercury is stationing direct, it's also sextiling the moon. So that is a lovely aspect. So with the sextile to the moon, we may have heartfelt conversations and perhaps have the courage to express our needs and wants from loved ones. But I will say this, emails and texts can go awry in this energy. So make sure you're sending your communications to the right recipient. Things like that happen. Be careful. Be careful what you put in writing anyway. So on Friday, November the 22nd, the sun moves into Sagittarius. So this is also a huge shift, right, in energy. And at the same time, it's in a lovely trine to Chiron. The beautiful relationship between the sun and Chiron will set the stage for us to help and heal others with the empathy gained while surviving our own challenges in life, because Chiron is the wounded healer. Now, this will especially affect those who are in the helping careers, or those looking for a career in helping others. So any kind of service career, nurses, non-profit, whatever it is. So on Sunday, November the 24th, Venus conjuncts Jupiter. This is an incredible aspect. Venus conjunct Jupiter is about love and abundance, harmony and joy. This is an easy aspect where you don't really have to take any action. You just become a magnet for all good things. Any hard work that you've done in the past will pay off, and success is imminent with this. And it's very, what you've worked on will come to fruition, and, you'll get paid. I love that. Your inner beauty attracts love and helpful people. Go out and bask in this energy. It's important to be out and to make connections. Be there so that you can take full advantage of this energy. This is a celestial gift, guys. It's the best energy for falling in love. Any new encounter has the possibility for a lasting romance, so that's exciting. Now, it's great for finances too, guys. Investments should really do well, especially in art, jewelry, and other luxury items. You could be the beneficiary of an unexpected windfall. Cha-ching, darling. I love that. Now, on the same day, Mars opposes Uranus. So that's a little bit of a challenging aspect, but it can also be motivating. It's an explosive energy. It can be explosive, which can be impulsively expressed. It's like no thought before action or verbalization. So, it's like if you have any kind of built up resentment towards someone, this could come out. It's likely to come out during this time. I think of road rage a little. It's kind of, And when I say rage for me, when I'm driving, I'm just cursing at people, you know, in the car on myself. They don't hear it. It's just me. I go, I'm not even going to go into what I say, but I just get very frustrated on the road. So, you know, that's how it comes out for me. And also, you know, resist the urge to engage in social media wars, you know, because it can come out like that. It's like, you know, you could say things that you may regret later or react in a way that you may regret later. Now, you know, with this lovely energy of Venus conjunct Jupiter, it could be expressed in a physical way, such as exercise or sports. You can work that out in that way. You can work all that pent up energy and frustration out in, you know, exercising, do things like that. Or in a sexual way, make love, darling, not war. This energy brings in the need for freedom of expression. That's what it is. It's of not wanting to be restricted by the norms of society. It's advisable to have more foresight, though, and resist the urge to react. Try instead to pause before saying something you could later regret and respond diplomatically. And Monday, I'm just going to quickly mention this. Venus moves into Capricorn, where the focus will be on materialism and status. And also on Tuesday, we have the new moon in Sagittarius. So join me in the Facebook group to find out how that will affect you personally. Okay, guys, without further ado, let's go to the tarot card section of your reading, shall we? Hello, Pisces, and welcome to the tarot card section of your reading for November the 18th through the 24th. You are my last reading, and I am ebbing. I'm like ebbing. I have meditated before, and I have to be careful. I want to kind of fall out when I'm meditating. This is for Pisces. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Pisces for this coming week of November the 18th through the 24th? May these cards be filled with love, joy, abundance, blessings, and compassion. Oh, lovely. Very nice. 3 cards for Pisces, please. 3 cards for Pisces. 3 cards for Pisces. 3 cards. There's 1. 2 more cards for Pisces, please. Oh, that's like 10 cards that came out there. 2 more cards for Pisces, please. 2 more cards for Pisces. Didn't fall out. There you go. Ah, 1 more card for Pisces, please. Okay, okay, I have to do the 2. There you go. Now let's go to your clarifying cards. And that card wanted to come up. It's funny. Kept seeing it. Almost came out, then it didn't. And look, it came out in the end. This is for Pisces. These are clarifying cards for Pisces. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Pisces through these clarifying cards for November the 18th through the 24th? May these cards be filled with love, abundance, joy, blessings, and compassion. Please clarify. Oh. Please clarify. 2 cards there. And please clarify. Oh, there it is. Let's take a look at your card, shall we, Pisces? Okay, so the first card up is the Death card. There you go. clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. Then you have the Eight of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords. Then you have the Lover's card right next to the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Cups. Wow, you have 3 aces. New beginnings, darling, changing. And look, you've got the Death card, so that's a transformation. Sometimes it's interesting. Sometimes a lot of pregnant women get this because they are about to really change their lives. They're going to transform from a person that's only responsible for themselves into a mother. And once you're a mother, darling, you're a mother for life. You know, my son's 34. He will always be my baby. So this is about this is about an inner transformation. This is about changing on a cellular level. This is about changing behaviors, changing the way you perceive life, changing the way you go forward. It's really an interesting card. I always feel that when this card comes in, it's like you're in the hallway, right? But you have to close the door to the past in order for the other door to open. So sometimes when you're in the hallway, it's like difficult, waiting for that door to open, or, but it won't open unless you fully close the door behind you. So it's like it's the death of the old you and the rebirth of you as a different person, a different attitude, different behaviors, different ways of perceiving or interacting with life. And look, clarifying the Death card is the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning, right? It's almost like it's like you start to see the crocuses in the springtime pushing up through the ground. You're starting to see a little return on the effort that you've put in. So perhaps you're changing, you could be moving, to a different country, you're changing jobs or careers or going back to school. There's major change going on that is changing you, but it's a new, wonderful beginning. Look, it's like this change is going to be for the better. So you just have to go with the flow and don't worry about closing the door to the past. You don't need it. You don't need the past. You need to move forward. And Pisces, you have the Eight of Cups. This is turning your back on materialism, feeling like it's that feeling that you want to walk away from everything. You want to escape. You want your life to be more meaningful. And perhaps this is a spiritual awakening for you. It's definitely probably an awakening of you putting spirituality first. And maybe that's the change for you. Maybe you didn't have a belief system, or it could be that, and you're getting in touch with your spirituality, and you just, it's like maybe you've been in a job because of the money and you're like, this is not working for me anymore. And you just want to run away. You just want to get away from it. You want to you don't care how much money, you just want to go. But there's sometimes there's some impulsivity here. You have to ask yourself, are you running away from your responsibilities? It's very important to understand why you want to move away, why you want to walk away from whatever your life is right now. Understand why you're walking away. Sometimes it's good to seek out a spiritual mentor when this card comes up. You have 2 cards clarifying it. You have the Four of Swords, which is exhaustion. It's mental exhaustion. It's like you've been really, Look, when this card comes up, it's like your mind has been going 10 to the dozen. And what happens when your mind is going round and round? It's like, the hamster on a wheel. It exhausts you. Being up in your head and getting things done and thinking about you are exhausted. So when the Four of Swords comes in, it's simply saying get some rest, sleep, take care of yourself, hydrate, make sure you're eating healthy. You must take care of yourself because your mental energy can make you ill. You have to be very careful of that. Now, I feel that you are on this journey and it's been a little difficult. You're in the hallway, you're making strides to go forward, and it's been a very rough start, right? The thing is when the Ace of Swords comes in, this is like the Ganesh of the tarot. It's like a path will be cleared and illuminated. It's a brilliant idea. And sometimes when the Ace of Swords comes in, it's like you want to kind of give up, right? You want to just give up and walk away. But the Ace of Swords coming in, don't walk away. This is going to be worth it. Your path forward is the blocks are going to be removed and things will start to pick up. It's patience. You really need kind of patience right now because you're in the hallway. So you've just got to have patience. It's in divine timing, not your timing. So you've got to remember that. So listen, you have two aces. That's the beginning of a new life, right? Now look, you've got the Lovers card, and right next to it you have the Seven of Pentacles. The Lovers, this is Mars and Venus right here, I feel that this is the energy coming in, and clarifying it as the Ace of Cups. It's emotions. So you've got the material realm. This is going to be a good start for you materialistically. It's going to be intellectually stimulating, brilliant ideas, creative, wonderful communication, and the emotions are coming in. Beautiful. This is intuition, psychic ability. You have to trust your intuition. You must not second guess it, Pisces, because it's going to guide you. It's going to guide you to alignment, fulfillment, and blessings. And this can be your partner. And the Seven of Pentacles is this woman. She's coming in. She's really admiring her hard work. It's really important to know if you're putting in a lot of effort into this relationship. Are you getting back what you need? And this is really a good time to let your partner know what you need. We have the moon in a beautiful relationship to Mercury. Communication. It's really important, and probably that's what's held you back. Mercury retrograde has held you back. It rules communication. This might have been the blocks that you've experienced in going forward. But I really feel that this is a passionate time. These are the archetypal lovers, Mars and Venus, passion, hotness. That's what we're going to feel with Mars moving into Scorpio and opposing Uranus. Is a perfect way to expel that nervous energy or, to channel it. So yes, emotions are involved. There's lots of passion, and you need to ask for it's important to ask for what you need. What do you need from your partner? How can your partner help you feel secure? Because, the Pentacles are all about security, right? So share that with your partner. Practice being vulnerable. Tell them what you need to feel secure. Ask them to give it to you. This is a perfect time. They will be open to it. particularly if you're in this card right here. Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, family, neighbors, co-workers, social media. Comment. I answer and respond to every comment. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.